What's up, everybody? My name's Sean. Welcome back to Everything Setups and our new little mini series that I like to call How To Workshop. Today we're going to be taking a look at OBS, or Open Broadcaster software. It's a free, easy to use tool. A lot of people use it for streaming, some use it for video recording, etc. So we're going to show you how to get it and how to set it up, and we'll go from there. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so you want to get started with OBS. The first thing you need to do is you need to open up your internet browser, go to www.obsproject.com. It's going to bring you to this main page here, OBS, Open Broadcaster Software. It's got some quick downloads for OBS Classic and OBS Studio. It tells you about what OBS is, what OBS Studio is, and how much it costs. And guys, this is the best part about OBS. OBS is completely free. Free to use, free to stream, free to record. Has great functionality. So let's go right down. We're going to click here on download. We're going to select Windows, OS X, or Linux. Unfortunately, OS X and Linux only support Studio. I don't know what Studio is. I've never actually done Studio. So we're going to click Classic, click Download OBS. Guys, I'm not going to download it. I already have it. So we're just going to go ahead and open it up and go from there. Edit this out. Edit this out. Edit this out. And stop editing. Okay guys, so we got it launched up, and the first thing we see is this amazing UI. So it's pretty simple to use. Basically right here is going to be your preview, your scenes, your sources, some quick start buttons, and the typical stuff. But we're primarily going to focus on the settings right now. So general tab is literally just your general settings, language, user preferences, so on and so forth. We're not too worried about that kind of stuff. Encoding. Guys, yours might look different than mine. Mine was defaulted to encoder X264. I don't have quick sync, nor do I have NVIDIA cards, so that's how mine is. I would recommend checking use CBR and enable CBR padding. It's just going to make for a smoother experience as well. I would use the custom buffer size as well. Set your max bit rate to 1500 as well as your buffer size to start. Increase it if you feel like you're not really pushing anything. So if your CPU is still doing alright, you can do this. This is just a good starting point. Obviously, the audio codec, AAC, bitrate of 96, 48 on the format, and channel stereo. Broadcast settings. So this is where you can change between live stream setup and file output only or local recording setup. I've got mine set to live stream as well as Twitch. It supports like all kinds of stuff. Azubu, YouTube, Dailymotion, Twitch, you name it. So if you don't see it there, take a look around. There's probably a Google search for how to set it up with your streaming service. This is just your closest server. Basically, you just want to pick the location that's closest to you. Stream key. This is kind of important. So we're just going to show you real quick how to use Twitch. You'll just go to Twitch TV /your username /dashboard. It'll bring you up to this screen here. You're going to click on stream key. It'll pop it up, and then right here you'll click Show Key. I'm not going to show you my key because it's my key. Your key will be different than mine, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to reset it. So, but anyway, if you're streaming, auto reconnect, check that box. OBS will automatically reinitiate the stream if something happens and it disconnects. I'd set the timeout to 10 as well as the delay to 0. If you're having network issues, tick this box, minimize the network impact. I've never had to use it, and my network's not the greatest, so automatically save file to stream. These two boxes, save and record if stream stops. Those two boxes, if you're going to be recording your live streams as well as streaming them, you want those ticked. So you want to save the file one, and if the stream has problems, you still want the footage to keep rolling, so you want it to keep recording. The file path, literally, you just create a folder. You can, mine's e/obs vids. So basically I go to my E drive and that's where they go. So these I've never messed with. I leave these at default. I would recommend that as well. When you go to switch between settings and you've made changes, it's going to ask you, do you want to save your changes? I'm going to say no because I really didn't make any changes. Video adapter, you want to make sure that your graphics card is listed here. If it's not, check that your graphics card is functioning properly. Base resolution, mine's set to custom just because I input my resolution because I cannot never remember which monitor my center monitor is. So you can do it by monitor, but like I said, I can't ever remember. Resolution downscale. If you're having problems streaming and it's dropping frames like a mother, change your downscale. Basically what it is it records in your native resolution and it outputs it in a lesser resolution. Really not that big a deal. I used to do it all the time because my old CPU wouldn't hardly push it. I left the filter alone. It was set by linear by default, and 30 FPS, that's user preference. Set that to what you want. 30 FPS is fine for me, some like 60. Audio, you want to make sure that the audio device that you're listening to and the microphone that you're speaking through are both listed here and selected appropriately. Mine's set to default because both what I listen through and talk through are listed default on my Windows. If they're not there, hit reinitialize, check again, and if not, you'll have to go try to troubleshoot the issue within Windows as well. Most of this stuff, I've not messed with push to talk. I don't use it. Desktop boost, never really used it because my desktop sound is loud enough. Mic boost, again, I've never really had to mess with it. I've got a mixer board that does that. But this one, mic sync offset. I had to set mine up to 100 because my video was 100 milliseconds faster than my audio. That's all it is. So this is how you fix your talking and the words are coming out later. Hotkeys are just that. You set a quick button and it makes it easy to switch between things, start, stop, stream, etc. Advanced, guys, pause the video and copy this exactly how you see it because this is why, or this is how you want to do it. I don't know why. I used a Twitch forum to set up OBS. I'll link it down in the video description, but that's what it said to do. Don't mess with this. I can't do anything with mine, so I wouldn't worry about it. Microphone noise gate, you can just change the threshold, release time, etc. Scene switcher's new. It allows you to set up a hotkey to rotate through several different scenes using one hotkey. I don't use it because I have a hotkey for each scene so I can bounce back and forth easily. So, on to the good stuff. So we want to add a new scene. So we are going to right click in the scenes box and add scene. And we're just going to leave it titled scene 2 for ease. Now sources. You notice the sources are blank because you start with a clean slate with each scene. Wow, I can't talk today. So what we're first going to do is we're going to add a window capture. Let's see. Let's make this smaller so we can just capture this with ease. See, now you see that this screen is not showing up here. So what do? We're going to refresh it, and it actually shows right up. So that's great. Another quick little tidbit I can show you too. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this. Let's click Preview Stream so we can see. If you edit the scene, you can move it around. Right-click on it, and you can move it to certain edges, or you can position it in line. That's more important later. Edit your properties. Click Subregion. Select Subregion. Now, I want to select the subregion above the gray and below the green. So adjust it like that, hit enter, select OK, and as you can see, it's below and above. Now, we want to add we're going to add text. Why not? Color, I like blue today. And I like the color blue. There's probably a typo there, but I'm not worried about it. So, now, let's show you position. We're going to center, drag it, make it bigger. We're going to go back to properties because this is a sweet little tidbit. Scroll speed. So, you see it scrolling. You can add spaces behind it and space it out. And click select. So that's good for like an away from keyboard screen or what have you. Now, let's say you don't want that anymore. You're back. This little box right here, untick. It's still a part of your scene. You just can't see it on the screen. Now, let's say you want to move that behind the Twitch. So you just go order, move down. Anything on the top is going to be the topmost window. Anything on the bottom is going to be the bottommost window. So it's pretty, it's pretty straightforward once you get the hang of it. Like I said, this has just been a quick tidbit. Oh, let's see, what else can we do? Let's do a monitor capture. Okay, so monitor capture. I'm going to say monitor 1. I don't know what. Okay, monitor 1 is this monitor. So we'll just make it small because I don't want to give you the trippies. But now you can see the monitor capture's here. So you want to move the monitor capture behind the window capture for whatever reason. You just order, move down. Now it's behind the window capture, but it's still in front of the text. If you get what I'm saying there. It's pretty simple. It's going to take some time. You can download plugins, CBL plugins, direct game plugins, the whole 9 yards. I used to use CBL plugins to get my Twitch chat, so. Alright guys, well I think that's going to take care of this one. Like I said, it's just a quick, short how-to set it up. If you want to go a little more in depth, let me know. I just wanted to keep this like a quick 5-10 minute tech quickie, if you want to call it that. I find that after about 10 minutes, I start losing interest with trying to find the information I went to go in and find in the first place. So, if you liked the video, like it, subscribe. Let us know what you think. If you didn't like it, let me know why. Let me know what I could do different, what I could do better. Drop down in the comments section maybe some tips you guys have for new content. And we'll see if we can get it done. But until next time, guys, have a great day.